YouTubers? Today we are going to be making a recipe. We're going to show y'all how to make a recipe that we posted on Facebook last week, I think, sometime, and got several questions about it. You know, what's in that? You know, how you making that? This, that, and the other. And what it is our version of Texas Twinkies, and it's a mix between a giant jalapeno popper and a Texas Twinkie. I think they're the same thing for that matter. But we're going to get prepped up here. We thank y'all for liking and subscribing, the ones that have, you know, and the ones that hadn't, just come on in, join the group. You know, it's fun. We do all kind of crazy things, but y'all come on back and see us, and we're going to get prepped up here, and I'll show y'all what's going on here in a minute. Alright then. Alright, we're back. We've got everything laid out here. We did a lot of prepping here, and we're going to show y'all how we're making these Florida poppers, Texas Twinkies, jalapeno poppers, whatever you want to call them. This is our version of it, and they are absolutely fabulous. But let's get to it. Let me show y'all what's going on. You're going to need, this is going to be one recipe. You can make as many as you want to, but this is enough for us. But you're going to need 6 big jalapenos, not the little dinky ones, but big ones. I mean, you can see how big that is compared to my hand. And we're going to cut them and clean the insides out of them, and I'll show y'all how to do that in just a minute. But let me go ahead and show you everything that's going in this. You're going to need a knife to cut the jalapenos with. You're going to need a small spoon to scrape all the membrane out with. You're going to need bacon, 1 slice of bacon, and we use thin slice. Some people use thick slice. The thin turns out better for us. But you're going to need 1 slice of bacon for each jalapeno. You're going to need cream cheese. Softened cream cheese, and that's just 1 stick. Now, 1 stick's going to do these. You're going to have some left over, or you may not. It depends on how much you want to put in it. Then you're going to have shredded cheddar cheese. You're going to need kosher salt, some coarse black pepper. Don't get that fine dust. You need coarse black pepper, and barbecue sauce. We're using our barbecue sauce that we've made. It's the pineapple rum barbecue sauce that we've been talking about in our videos, and that's the stuff that's made with the pineapple rum that Jan Stevenson made. My buddy Troopy set me up. That's his aunt. He set me up with this stuff, and it's amazing. As a matter of fact, we got a surprise for y'all here coming up in a few more videos, and we'll show you what's going on with that. But I think you'll like it. But we've got enough people that have raved over this barbecue sauce that I think we're gonna go to the next level with it, besides just making it for ourselves. But anyway, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go ahead and clean these jalapenos out. I'll show y'all how to do that. Go ahead and set your oven, preheat it for 300 degrees. We've got it preheated. And what we're gonna do, I'll go ahead and tell you this, and then we're gonna clean these, is we're gonna clean them out, and then we're going to put them in the oven for a good 10 minutes to kind of pre-bake them and soften them up. And we'll go from there. But let me show y'all how to clean these out. You're going to cut it on one side of that stem. Leave the stem there. Don't cut it all the way through. You just want to cut it down the side of the stem there, and about 3/4 of the way through. And I'll show you that, and you're going to see all the seeds and all that. But you've got to get it open enough where you can clean it. You don't want to bust that in half. You just want to get it cleaned out. So what we're going to do is start scraping that out with that small spoon, get all the membrane out, and like I said, try your best not to bust the bottom out of it, because if you crack that bottom, something's going to leak out. The bacon will hold most of it in when you wrap it, but you still, I mean, you know, if you can prevent it, you want to do that. And I messed around and used my fingernails the last time I did this, and it burnt me up. But you want to get all the seeds out of there. And all the membrane. I'll show you what this looks like. See that? That's what you're left with, right there. And we're going to do the rest of these, and like I said, try not to bust them. I mean, if you do, it's not a big deal, but I mean, you know, it could leak, but no big deal with that. What we're going to do is we're going to bake it in the oven. We're going to put these in the oven and bake them for 10 minutes at 300 degrees. And then we're going to take them out and put them in an ice water bath. And what that's going to do is going to shock them, you know, so they'll quit cooking. But it's also going to suck some of that capsaicin or oleoresin, whatever, some of the heat out of it. It'll take some more out of it. We'll be back then when we get through. Good deal. We are back. All right. Let me explain to y'all what we did. We took after 10 minutes when we pre-cooked the peppers. We soaked them in an ice water bath, and the way I usually tell how long to do it is I'll go ahead, and you're going to end up setting your oven to 350, and this is what we're going to cook them on. But set it on up to 350, and when that, you know, when it preheats or whatever, when the dinger goes off, then you can take them out of the ice water. I mean, it doesn't take long, but pat them dry with a paper towel, and you know, get all the moisture off of them you can. But I'm going to show y'all how we're going to go ahead and start putting these together. Now this, the cream cheese we showed y'all earlier. The cream cheese, just one block of cream cheese per 6 peppers, and you may not use that much. It depends on what you want to use. But now there's a good cup of shredded cheese in there. I mean, that's the whole cup, and we mixed it in there. You can put less, you can put more. It's up to you. I mean, this is not a tried and true, you know, a hardbound recipe. You do what you want to do with it. What you're gonna do is just start out with a spoonful of it, and you're gonna put it on both sides of your pepper. And once again, however you use what you want to use. If you don't like a lot, don't put a lot. If you like a lot, put more. Get it in there and take a piece of your sausage. Now you can use shrimp, you can use brisket, you can use whatever in the world you want to put in here. We have sausage that we browned off, and this is Conica sausage. It is the closest thing we found to registers that I've found. We can't get registers here where we are, but this is the uncooked. I mean, it's not the fully cooked, ready to go sausage, it's uncooked. But put it in the middle and just kind of close it up. You can leave that excess, which is fine. We're going to leave it on there because what we're going to do, take your slice of bacon, start at your fat end, and just start wrapping it around. You don't have to be perfect with this. You can be, I mean, it's going to turn out good either way. And that's all there is to that, to the wrapping part of it. We're going to set these off to the side, and I'm going to show y'all one more. Once again, just put as much or as little as you want to in there. We like a lot. I mean, if you're gonna do it right. Do it up. Piece of sausage down in the middle. Push it on down in there. Close her up on it. Grab your bacon. You start at the fat end. I guess it really doesn't matter. You start whichever end you want to. We do the fat end first. And kind of make it tight on there if you can, because it's going to bind everything in, and it's also it'll help it sear off in the oven. And what we're going to do now is we've got that part out of the way, and we'll do the rest of these in a minute. I'm going to go ahead and show y'all. You don't want a whole lot, but just put you some that coarse salt, that kosher salt. Put you a little bit on top. You know, sprinkle it down the sides, not much. Just a little bit extra. And get your coarse black pepper and do the same thing with it. I'm gonna tell you, it comes through at the end. And that's about all you want. I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of these, and I'll show y'all. We're gonna put them in the oven, and what you're gonna do, you're gonna start out at 30 minutes. Go ahead and cook them for 30 minutes, and then if the bacon's fairly brown, then what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your barbecue sauce. And we'll show y'all that when we pull them out. But you take your barbecue sauce and you just want to glaze it over it. And you're going to put it back in for another 5 or 10 minutes. You know, you can eye them, it just depends. And when everything's tightened up and good and brown, you want to take them out. But we'll show y'all what we're going, you know, how we're doing it. But we'll get these done and we'll be back with you. Alright guys, the timer has just gone off. It's been 30 minutes. And we're going to check these and see what's going on with them. going off again. I'm gonna turn it off so we'll bug y'all. Whoops. Okay. And see, this has been in for 30 minutes. There's a couple of them done a little funny stuff, but most of them look pretty good. But anyway, these are still not, see how the bacon's not real brown? We're gonna put them in for another 10 minutes and see how it goes from there. And it's just kind of, you just gotta eye it, depends on your oven. We're gonna put them in for another 10 and we'll get back with you. All right, we pulled these out of the oven after 10 more minutes. And the bacon is starting to crisp up. It's gonna tighten on up and brown here in the next 10 minutes when we put this barbecue sauce on. But let me show y'all something real quick. What we're gonna do is all this stuff is gonna overflow. It's gonna come out because we stuffed it. I mean, we just absolutely stuffed it to the maximum. But anyway, you can just get that off of there with a spoon, and it's gonna end up looking like this. You're gonna have a nice pretty pepper at the end. And you can deal with that. That's what we did on the ones we put on the Facebook page. We just had to doctor them up to make them, just all you had to do was just cut the cheese that fell off. Just cut it off and go on about your business with it. But you're just gonna put the barbecue sauce on there, and you just dab it on there. You don't want to get that salt and pepper off of there. Just get your sauce on there. Get it glazed up, nice and pretty. And it's going to tighten up, and it's going to brown the bacon too, help the bacon brown. And you're not going to be able to get all of them perfect and pretty. Some of them are going to look rough, but I mean, that's up to you. You can keep going if you want to and make them look pretty, or you can just let them, they taste delicious, I can tell you. We're going to put these back in the oven and go for about probably another 10 minutes. We're going to start watching them after about 5, but this is probably going to be it. Another 10 minutes and they'll be done. We'll show y'all the results. Alright, there they are. And I know they look a little weird right now, but we're going to doctor them up here. And like I said, you just scrape the ends off of them, they're going to look pretty. I mean, these are beautiful. These look like the ones we posted on Facebook. They're going to be nice. And we'll show y'all the finished product here in a minute. Be right back. Alright, we got them all dressed up, whatever you want to call them. We got all the bad stuff off the end of them, and we still eat that. We end up putting it in a bowl and just eating it with chips, but it's awesome. But here's the finished product. They're all nice and tightened up. Look at there. I'm going to tell you, let me cut one of these in two real quick. Look at that. I'm gonna tell you, that ain't nothing but fitting on a couple of another levels. But look, we appreciate y'all watching. If you like what you're seeing and our content and all that, like and subscribe, help us out, and we love y'all. I'm telling you, I mean, we don't have many subscribers, and we're trying to build on that base. But I thank you to all that have liked and subscribed and commented. We appreciate it. But we will see y'all next time. Alright then.